Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at Taurus energy, seeing what's going on in May. This is going to be a general energy reading. If you'd like to take a look at your love life, finances, career, and a spiritual message, get some more details of what's going to be going on, head on over to my Patreon. You can check that reading out now, and you can find that link in the description box below. So yeah, let's dive on into this general reading. Only take what resonates. And when I talk about Taurus energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, check out your other placements. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. I hope you all had a great birthday for the April Taurus Suns. I'm an April Taurus Sun. My birthday is at the end of the month. And if you are a May Taurus Sun, happy birthday this month. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so we have the 10 of Clouds reverse. So there's a resistance this month to let something go. Something needs to end. But I also, like, really lately, I've been feeling a real pull to read the cards reverse or upright, like just both ways, basically. Some of you are letting things go, because I do feel like everything's in a spectrum when it comes to these very large general readings, you know, reading a big chunk of the population. So some are, something's ending, and some of you are resistant. Okay, so those that are resistant are probably needing more of a message than the ones that are ending something. I think if you're ending something, you're going into May knowing it. You're like, yeah, I'm totally done with the situation. Like, it's almost like maybe like a year ago, ending the situation would have been a big deal for you, but like now it's not even that hard of a thing to do. And others, you're still struggling, you know? Everybody's kind of on their own path and in their own situation. Okay, Temperance reverse. So yeah, I'm seeing the flips. I'm seeing a coin flipping side. So there's two sides of the story. There's those that have gone through the period where it was hard to break away from the situation. It was hard to heal. And you knew you had to get away from it so you could heal, but it was just very, very difficult for you, and you were just clinging on to it and therefore not healing. But now you are actually releasing this coming into May, and you're doing a lot of healing, and it's bringing a lot of balance into your life. Like this, I'm seeing like this being kind of like this dark energy in your life, and it just being sucked out. Like it's like a vacuum almost, just sucking this energy out of your life as you release it. Others, you're struggling, you're having a harder time with this. You're coming to the realizations that this is something that you need to end. This could be a mindset, this could be a relationship, this could be a situation, job, but you're still struggling taking that final step in order to let all those swords come down, let all that stuff just fall down and end it, because it's painful. Like the 10 of Swords is painful, but it's that productive type of pain versus like the 8 and 9 of Swords where it's just this excruciating pressure and just waiting, right? Waiting for the other shoe to drop. But the 10 of Swords, the shoe drops and it's over, it's done with, and you can move on now. And so that's where you're going to be working towards heading to for some, and others, you have already stepped into that space where you're done, it's over, it's actually not that big of a deal is what I'm hearing. Like now your perspective of it, it's not as big of a deal, and you're good. You're in a very healed space in May, very balanced. Okay, the Fool reverse. So again, those that are struggling, you know, you're going to kind of be pulled back and forth between the situation. You could be presented with an opportunity to take maybe a potential new path. So like, let's just use a relationship, for example. If this is somebody coming in and out of your life that causes a lot of drama and chaos, it could be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to treat you right this time, and I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I'm going to take you on trips. I'm going to whatever, right? Like, and you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds so good, and it just feels a little crazy, and it just like, let's just do it, right? Like that, like it's just like a fuck it, let's just do it. That is gonna be not the right thing to do, and you're gonna know that. Like that's gonna put you down a path that you don't want to go. It's just gonna, basically, it's not even a path that you don't want to go. It is, because it's a circle is what I'm seeing. You're just gonna keep circling into the same issues with this person. And I'm hearing that a lot of the times this person presents as either a Knight of Swords reverse or a Knight of Cups reverse. So being either like emotionally manipulative to try to get their way with you and then like disappearing or not being able to follow through, or that Knight of Wands where it's, you know, a lot of just like in and out, and it may mainly being about sex and the sexual energy. So I just don't keep going in circles with this person and just let the situation fall out. And if it's not a relationship, I can understand this could be a lot of different things. Then same concept, you just have to apply it to your situation. So others though, because you're walking away from this, you're opening up something new. You're stepping into the full energy, and there is, again, because this like dark cloud of energy was surrounding your life because of this particular situation that you're connected to, breaking away from it is opening up a lot more to you. Two of Gems, bringing things into balance. So those that are struggling and you're resonating on that end of this reading, you all are being called to look at your priorities. Like this connection or this situation, to me, from all the cards coming out here, doesn't look like something that's a big priority in your life or should be a big priority. To me, this seems like something that's secondary, and for a lot, I feel like this is going to be some type of toxic relationship or friendship, business connection. This is something that you have a lot of, it's all up to you. There is this universal energy here that's like, hey, you know, we're trying to guide you and assist you into this healing process, but you have to be the one that takes that leap, and you have to be the one that like gets that ball rolling. So, but it's all on you to do this. So you are just being called to check what your priorities are. Like, what is it that you're wanting in life? What is really important to you? And is this situation or dynamic giving what you need and what's important? And is it in equal balance for what it's taking and what it's costing? Advice or messages, whatever wants to come out. Okay, so 4th house, Taurus. Look at that, Taurus coming out in Mercury. So I feel like this is a secondary message coming in. Some of you might be getting some information about your home or a housing situation, some communication regarding that, maybe some communication coming in from family. Again, with I'm picking up kind of like a what brings you stability, a question of that. Ask yourself that. What brings you stability? What makes you feel secure? And think about that. And think about that in relation to this situation that you're being called to walk away from and to end. Oh my God. Reflection as I'm saying that. So yeah, you need to take some time to reflect this month on that. And those that are stepping into a new path, you know, just because you're stepping into a new path doesn't mean the past might not at one point decide to pop up. And I really do think you should, one, take time to reflect so you can always have that, like, just reaffirming what it is that you want in your life and looking at where you came from and where you are now and how you're feeling and how you treat yourself and how you perceive things and how you used to, and seeing all the growth and the improvement and giving yourself like that pat on the back for that. But also, in case there is a situation where you have this situation come back into your life as like, hey, you want to go down that path again, you have done that, like, a lot of work to prepare yourself for something like that. So you like, no, I don't. I'm secure. Like, reflect on what brings you security and keep checking in on that. I'm actually, I have a deck and it's different quotes by people, and I can't remember what this quote is by, or what the exact quote is, but it's something along the lines of regularly take note of what's important in your life. Like, go through and catalog what really is important to you in regular intervals to see where you're at and to see what you're doing in relationship to that. And so I think that's something you're being called to do, Taurus, because it does seem like, you know, some of you, or like half of you, are starting this new chapter. So you're needing to do a little bit of reflection as you go into this new space to see where you come from and where you're going. All right, look at that strength. You guys are so strong. I just saw 909 go past the screen as well. So this is showing me, one, I'm hearing 9 of Cups. The wish fulfillment is happening here. Also that you're, again, as obvious, ending a cycle, nearing ending a cycle. And with the strength card coming out, I feel like this is just letting you know that you're a very strong individual and that you can do whatever you set your mind to. So that is going to be a reading. We will do that deep dive into your career and finances, love and relationships, and do a spiritual message for you. So if you would like to get some more details and you want to help support the channel, head on over to my Patreon and check that out. Link is in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with anybody you think might enjoy it. I do appreciate it, and it does Let's help the channel grow. And if you leave a comment, you automatically get entered into a giveaway. I am recording this on the 30th, so by the end of this evening, probably right before I go to bed, I will select somebody that is going to be winning a free 30-minute session with me. So if you leave a comment, you're automatically entered, and you just need to make sure that you are checking notifications for that near the beginning of the month or the end, you know, at the last day of the month, because that's the only way I can contact you is through that comment, unless somebody can tell me a better way to do this. So yeah, make sure you leave a comment to enter in, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.